Emotions are not linear. Do not expect emotions to be linear. That's not rational. And we're so obsessed with rational, straight, linear thinking that we expect rationality to be reality. Rationality is a great and practical way of thinking. On the other hand, though, irrationality is usually the way of the universe. Irrationality is the way of nature, and irrationality is the way of your emotions. So when you become aware of that, you become aware of the waves, the emotional roller coaster that your emotions take you on. So when you become aware of this, you can decide which emotional roller coaster is worth your time, which emotional roller coaster is worth your energy. And if some are too scary, then don't even engage in those thoughts that create those emotions. So there are two types of emotions from my experience. Self-induced emotions, like what your mind and heart is creating within your body emotionally. And then there's sensory emotions, what you're feeling from others, empathy, what you're feeling from the environment, what you're feeling from the temperature and climate and all things like that. So, in regards to your self-induced emotions, why would you want to induce hate or induce fear or induce these types of irrational thought processes in your emotions? You can utilize a rational mind to deal with producing beautiful, irrational emotions. Don't expect your rational mind to be able to stop you from being angry or stop you from this or that. It takes time. It takes time to be able to have such a powerful heart and mind that you could literally take a few deep breaths and be at ease. So utilizing your thoughts in a positive way. If you have a thought that is causing unnecessary pain in your life, then think something different. You are the master of your mind. This is the ultimate key, one of the ultimate keys that has severely benefited my life, is to be able to understand the hierarchy of your body. So you have soul. Soul is the master of the heart. The heart is the master of the body, and the body is the master of the mind. Now we have that opposite. We think that the mind is the master of the body, and the body is the master of the heart, and the heart is the master of the soul. It's all backwards. So you can consider your soul all your consciousness, all your energy, all your emotional energy. That influences your heart, which is your center. The center of your being, where you relate to your whole body and where you relate to others from your heart. And then in your body is sending you signals to your brain. Then your brain can decide what it wants to think about yourself and your environment. So, not expecting irrational ways of nature and ways of life to suddenly become linear. Like your emotions don't go A, B, C. They go like a roller coaster and take you through a ride. So you get to decide which ride you want to take, essentially. Now, what was okay, so external forces, externally induced emotions. So this means your friend is upset and they're hating on somebody and they're really feeling this intense emotion. You're going to feel that. Now, here's where all the gurus and everybody says, be without ego, right? Be egoless. Because if you're in your ego and you empath your friend's pain, then you believe and you delude yourself that you're the one that is the source of that pain. Now, this is a deep rabbit hole I'm going down here, but it's important to understand that if you walk into a bakery and somebody's family member just off themselves, or they just had a massive life-changing negative experience, someone died, or something tragic to them happened, they just got out of a big argument or something, you're going to feel that. And if you're in your ego, and if you're thinking in a rational emotional state, or like a linear emotional state, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling like this and that, and then it's going to activate all these things, and you're going to try to relate it rationally to things in your life, but it's not rational. There's nothing rational in today's modern scientific community that says, I'm standing next to that person, not even looking at them, and their trauma that they experienced in that day is making you feel traumatized. It's empathy. It's a natural, energetic, emotional play. Now, this goes further when you get into relationship, when you're with a lover or friend very intimately. You need to be able to understand what is your emotion and what is their emotion, and where are the roots of your emotion and where are the roots of their emotion, to be able to also have boundaries. And if somebody's taking this emotional roller coaster of hate, you say, whoa, I'm not getting on that with you. I love you, but I'm not going to be hateful. And then on the same note, if they're getting on that emotional roller coaster of love, you hop on that, and that's a fun ride. It's a beautiful, loving ride. And that's about all I have to say with that. Big love, big gratitude for you. And I hope this message helps you out in some way.